I don't show my face on here very often. I try to keep this page fun. No one needs to see my ugly face more than necessary. Since I started on YouTube back in 2020, yes, this was a pandemic project. This channel has gone through several changes as I've tried to figure out what I want it to be. And I've kind of settled into it being just a fun, light-hearted look at various aspects of the English language. My goal is to be informative, but mostly it's, just to have some fun and hopefully provide some entertainment. But this page, along with my other social media, does exist within the context of the world we live in. It is a world in which some really weird and troubling stuff happens, like the election of a corrupt, misogynistic, racist, ableist, homophobic, transphobic, failed businessman who is showing clear signs of cognitive decline to one of the highest political offices in the world. When things like this happen, I reflect my views about them in my content. And when my content contains a reference to someone like Donald Trump and what I think about him, I get comments in support of Trump and some of his extremely troubling ideologies. And I wanted to make it clear that I am reacting to those comments by deleting them. Yes, I could engage in debates with the people who leave these comments, but really, what is that going to accomplish other than making a bunch of loud people even louder? I want everyone watching this to know that if you support Trump, if you are in favor of all of the egregious things he wants to do, if you share his utter hate for anyone who is not a rich, straight white man, you do not get a voice on my page to express that. Any comments you leave in support of Trump will be deleted. I do not want anyone to go into my comment sections and see something that makes them feel unsafe. I want my page to be a welcoming place for transgender people who are fighting for gender-affirming care, for women who are facing the possibility of losing their lives because they can't get an abortion, for black women who have been thrown under the bus by every single white woman who voted for Trump. I want my page to be a welcoming space for my fellow Canadians, Indigenous Canadians who for years have been trying to get the world to take the crisis of missing and murdered Indigenous women seriously, gay and transgender youth who are under attack by various provincial governments, women who for the first time are genuinely afraid of losing access to women's health care in Canada if Pierre Poilievre wins the next federal election. So I am going to be swiftly deleting any comments that go against that. You have a right to say what you want. I have a right to not allow it on my page. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. I also just wanted to mention that I'm going to be traveling this week. I'm going to try to schedule some content to run, but if you don't see anything from me, that'll be why. Okay, bye!